Akio Toyoda, Toyota's chairman, who recently stepped down from his CEO role, attributes to the slow sales of electric vehicles as a validation of his initial reluctance towards embracing EV technology. Today, we are going to discuss Toyota's CEO's opinion about EV. He suggests that the current state of EV sales, particularly in the United States, supports the cautious approach taken by Toyota. Speaking at the Japan Mobility Show, Akio emphasizes that achieving carbon neutrality has various paths, and the company's stance aligns with a careful evaluation of the evolving landscape. Toyota has been generating a lot of excitement in recent months about a novel type of electric vehicle battery that might reasonably provide almost twice the range of existing designs and charge in just 10 minutes. That would, in most cases, resolve the final issue with the switch to EVs and bring about the dawn of an era in which mobility is free of emissions. Despite a slowdown in the increase of electric vehicle sales, the market is still expanding. Global EV sales saw a 63% growth in 2022, but this is decreased to 49% in 2023, as reported by the Wall Street Journal. This declaration has prompted considerations from major automakers like GM and Ford to potentially scale back their production of electric pickup trucks, particularly in the American market. According to Akio Toyoda, this trend underscores the impact on regular users when regulations are formulated based on idealistic goals. During his tenure as CEO, Toyota was identified as the third most resistant company, following ExxonMobil and Chevron, against government measures aimed at addressing climate change. The World Health Organization predicts that climate change could lead to an additional 250,000 annual deaths between 2030 and 2050. Affecting 3.6 billion people residing in vulnerable regions. But investors are beginning to see electric cars as the way of the future as well, thanks to Tesla's success. And it's not just regulators who are advocating for them. The development of affordable EVs has been given top priority by Koji Sato, the CEO who succeeded Toyota in the role. The Japanese car maker also showcased a few all-electric prototypes at the Japan Mobility Show, including the FT SE EV. Toyota, meantime, has increased its EV objective thrice, aiming to produce 600,000 EVs in 2025, as opposed to its previous target of 190,000 EVs in 2024. According to Akio Toyoda, Toyota deliberately took its time in developing these concepts. He asserted that the company thoroughly explored various possibilities and collaborated closely with battery manufacturers. He believes that the resilience of the Japanese automotive industry in the electronic vehicle era stems from its extensive experience and past learnings from experiences of failure. Toyota's recent years include a setback in the EV domain with the BZ4X, the brand's initial venture that faced criticism for its underwhelming battery range and specifications. Fortunately, Toyota has relied on its hybrid vehicles as a traditional step into the electric era, emphasizing it as an environmentally friendly approach. Additionally, the company is placing significant bets on hydrogen as an alternative to EVs in pursuit of achieving carbon neutrality. The company is currently attempting to build as many hybrid vehicles as possible, with Toyota's head of North American sales stating that the demand for them is smoking hot. It has to be seen if that indicates the limits of the allure of electric cars, that consumers must prepare for record-breaking car prices or something else. A recent fire at Luton Airport's car park sparked speculation that an electric vehicle was the cause, but the Bedfordshire Fire Service dispelled the theory, indicating the fire likely originated in a diesel car. Despite debunking, such rumours persist on social media. While electric vehicles may not single-handedly solve environmental issues, climate forecasters acknowledge their vital role in transitioning away from fossil fuels. The Guardian consulted experts and sought data to address common criticisms of electric vehicles. There are two main types of claims about electric car fires. The first is that electric automobiles are more likely to experience flames, and the second is that fires cause greater damage when they do occur. There would be a lot of repercussions if electric automobiles really are more likely to catch fire than petrol or diesel vehicles. Larger parking lots might be necessary to prevent fires from spreading, and Conservative MP Greg Smith, a member of the Transport Committee, suggested in July that EV owners should pay higher insurance premiums to compensate firemen for their additional expenses. With millions of electric vehicles on the road worldwide, data on the frequency of fires is beginning to surface, however fragmentarily. According to the research, there's no reason to believe that electric vehicles are more likely to catch fire, according to a number of specialists. In fact, it seems that the opposite is true. All the data indicates that electric vehicles have a significantly lower fire risk than their gasoline-powered counterparts. There are just so many fires involving petrol or diesel cars that go unreported, stated Colin Walker, the head of transportation at the Energy and Climate Intelligence Unit think tank. Fires can be initiated through various mechanisms. In electric vehicles, the storage of energy in car batteries involves the movement of lithium ions. If the battery cells are punctured or manufacturing errors induce impurities leading to short circuits, it can trigger thermal runaway. This rapid heating of cells releases toxic and flammable gases. In traditional petrol cars, fires may result from electrical faults, causing sparks or engine overheating due to faults in the cooling system, potentially igniting flammable fuel. Norway, with the world's first proportion of electric car sales, reports 4 to 5 times more fires in petrol and diesel cars compared to electric cars, according to the Directorate for Social Security and Emergency Preparedness. The Swedish Civil Contingency Agency found that in 2022, there were 3.8 fires per 100,000 electric or hybrid cars, in contrast to 68 fires per 100,000 cars when considering all fuel types. It's important to note that the latter figures include incidents of arson, making direct comparisons challenging. EV FireSafe was given funding by Australia's Department of Defence to investigate the matter. It was